Hey everyone. Welcome to Casa Sleepy. It's new comic book day here. New comic book evening at this point, I guess. I have comics to show you that I picked up today and a package I got from In Stock Trades yesterday. I'll show you the trades I picked up through the incredible discounts of In Stock Trades. So I didn't have very many pull list comics this week, so I picked up two extras. One of those was a dreaded Marvel comic book. I usually feel the value of Marvel comics, still the very flimsy cover and all that, and not so many pages of Marvel comics isn't usually worth it to buy in this format. But I love Chris Samnee and Wade together have usually been extremely good. So I was curious to see their Captain America. And another reason I told myself I wasn't going to get it, so maybe I will find that by reading this one issue, is that I don't usually like road trip stories about superheroes.
Road trip?
Yeah, Captain America is going to be exploring the United States. Quacking Duck is on the couch in front of me, and she said, "Road trip?" Maybe we can read this together. I don't know. I'll take a look at it, Bugaloo, and see. And then, against my better judgment, but out of a nostalgic love of Neil Young's Dead Man, Neil Adams' Dead Man, I picked up Dead Man #1, which I have not put on my pull list. My comic book shop guy said, I was wondering if you were going to pick that up or not. There was one regular cover and one, whatever it is, glow-in-the-dark cover left, and I wasn't going to pay. I thought it was $5.99. Maybe it was $4.99 for the more expensive cover. And I'm not that. A lot of DC ones, if they charge an extra dollar, have the DC cover is a lot thicker than the Marvel cover, but they all have a really nice stock cover often. The pricing is weird because some DC comics that cost an extra dollar have a lot of extra stuff. Others are really just the regular comic, but it comes out monthly, I guess, and has the free digital code, but I'd rather the really nice cover and 2 extra pages that come with other more expensive. I don't know. It's just such a weird mix of comics and what their prices are. For instance, I think Paper Girls is now, Paper Girls is still $2.99 on much nicer paper. I guess I'm shallow for worrying about these things, but I really like it when the paper's nice, and I love it when there's no ads. So why do I pick up any DC or Marvel? I don't know. So I'm psyched for Paper Girls. It probably reads better in trade, but it probably looks better in the single issues. And $3.99 Deathstroke, but it says extra sized anniversary issue. It's nice that they didn't charge extra for the extra sized anniversary issue, because this has been a $3.99 book for a while now. Very cool cover. I'm still behind on my Deathstroke reading, so I don't know really where the story is right now. One of these days, maybe this week, since it's a slower week, I have a lot of comics to catch up on, but maybe I'll finally catch up on Deathstroke. Batman, many mixed feelings about the Batman run, but I put it back on my pull a while ago. Loved last issue, the the Jolie Jones. Now I'm forgetting what her first name is. Jolie Jones, and it's look at that awesome spread. The last issue had kind of a weird double-page spread, just where they were shooting their wounded horse. That was an odd double-page spread. Dastardly and Muttley by Garth Ennis. I hope it's continuing to improve. The first issue was terrible. Second issue had some interesting parts to it, so I'm hoping this gets even better. I put Superman back on my pull list. I hope I don't regret that. The first issue with the good writing team back had some interesting elements. It was hard to tell if they're back at their peak, because they did write, speaking of road trips, they wrote that horrible 2-issue road trip thing. I almost couldn't believe that they wrote that. It just didn't seem like them. Super psyched for Batman White Knight. Again, kudos to Joshua Hayes for turning me on to this. I think it's quite arguably the best Bat book out there right now, even though it's an Elseworlds book, or maybe because it's an Elseworlds book. Not labeled Elseworlds, though. And then the Warren magazine the Warrant magazine, The Creeps. Wow, this looks like a Frazetta cover. It is a Frazetta cover. I assume that's a reprint, although I've never seen that particular Frazetta painting before. And on the back, it says Death Dealer 3. They have an ad for the Frazetta gallery on the back, I think. I think it's an ad. Frazetta Art Museum, special limited edition. Huh. I think I've seen Death Dealer 2, but I don't know if I've seen Death Dealer 3 before. I don't think so. So that's all I got from my comic book shop. And then yesterday in the mail, I got Future Quest Volume 2. I had been picking this up in singles, and I stopped somewhere around issue 6. But I love these characters, and so I thought I would get it in trade. I'm thinking about jumping back on it's like Future Quest Presents or something like that. Thinking about jumping back on it because I think Steve Rude is going to do an arc. And since my shop is so small, they probably won't carry it unless I order it. Okay, I'm kind of psyched for this. I don't know. I'm hearing people say great things about it, although I really have no idea what it's about. Maybe I'm subconsciously not listening to their descriptions of the plot because I knew I would want to read it in trade. So this is the first trade of the most recent Warren Ellis Wildstorm. It's kind of hard to even read the cover. I guess there it is. I think I remember when it first came out, I flipped through it and I didn't immediately love the art, but maybe the art will grow on me. Warren Ellis, probably, I like him about 60% of the time. And I might have said his best work was behind him, but some of his stuff at Image has been very good, although never completed, which is concerning. But probably the paycheck from DC and the editors will force him to complete things there. Planetoid Praxis. I got Planetoid, it seems like years and years and years ago in single issues, and now this is the next volume, Planetoid Praxis. I think Jared Osborne was saying good things about this, so Jared does not usually lead me wrong. Then I've got in hardback Baltimore, the Red Kingdom, and Baltimore, the Cult of the Red King. I stopped collecting that one in singles, and in fact, I think I may have already given away some of my singles to one of my friends out here, a certain fellow down in Florida. I can't remember how many I gave him, but I'm going to get rid of what singles I have and try to get all of Baltimore in the hardback editions. So, I guess that's my Daily Sleepy for today. I actually skipped yesterday, and I feel horribly guilty about it. But I think I'm still going to be trying to aim for at least 30 of these mostly Daily Sleepies, and then we'll see what I do next. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.